Hey there Rockstar, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Who am I? I'm RBN, actor model extraordinaire. Thank you so much for subscribing and hitting that bell. Okay, I'm still getting used to these cutaways again. So, as a sci-fi actor, I am enthralled by the innovation that I'm seeing in the industry as of late. So, I'm a 90s baby. Miss 95 till I die, and as a Daniel, what? I could own TikTok, but I didn't have the time. I could own Instagram too, but I actually get paid for like proper modeling, so bye. If it's coming like a late 90s baby, or even like a 2000-ish baby, then like that's all okay. But I really got into sort of my own independent, like what films that I like around 2008, 2010s up until now, the future, obviously. What I first remember of Sci-Fi, it was all about robots. Like when technology was like very new, when like the first smartphones came out, suddenly cookers could be put on timers and wash machines could be automatic. And oftentimes there'd be Flubber, yes, Flubber. Thank God, classic film, Robin Williams, yes. And honestly, I saw more of robots as our friends rather than robots are trying to kill us, sort of thing. I very much that kind of vibe. And that's very much true to this day. Like now you can buy a robot that cleans your freaking carpet for like, I think around £100, which is not expensive for like a fully automatic machine that can do its thing, go back in its little charging dock, and then like you can live your life. That is not expensive at all to me, really. So I think we're at a point now where like robots are getting incorporated into humanity and like it's not really innovative anymore necessarily. And of course I can't forget Alien, like, and Predator, missing. Like, for whatever reason, I get that alien sci-fi films are more about aliens always want to kill us. Like, never have I seen a film that aliens actually want to come into this planet and help humanity get to the next step. It's always about, like, deleting us. It's like, oh, okay, if that's what to do, then hey, you must tell them no, right? Never in human history have I ever seen, people who we decide are lesser beings. Let's be friends and grow together spiritually and beyond. Girl, humans are in these films. Like, let it be known. Unless you go beyond the point, like Star Trek, for example, where like they're working together to like move forward, but that's like very much a humanoid alien. After like centuries of aliens and humans like at war with each other, finally they then come together, sort of thing. Doctor Who, eat your heart out. What is Doctor Who's like shtick anyway? Like I just travel time and space, like doing everything but minding my own goddamn business. Like okay. And then on my planet in particular, I saw life on other planets, and to things like Watchmen, things like any superhero movie. Oh yeah, superhero movies technically sci-fi movies. Let me know in the comments below. But those are more their own genres in their own right, I think. Oh, Lo siento, their goddamn business. It's 2020. Honestly speaking, I would love to portray a superhero one day, actually. I'll just leave it as that. It was many times as possible, Ruben. So that on my timeline, I saw otherworldliness, i.e. things like to do with the afterlife and things to do with like opening portals to other dimensions and other universes. Whether we had to travel to these other universes via a door, via teleportation device, via a wormhole, via a machine. So is Charlie on the Chocolate Factory a sci-fi film? But the thing about fantasy films is that like I find the tropes in fantasy films to be very repetitive. Like I feel like if I've seen one fairy, I feel like I've seen 1,000 fairies. You know what I mean? Like, personally, I'm not seeing all too much innovation in those genres, but then again, I'm a sci-fi actor, so perhaps I'm just not in it, but hey. Then again, Maleficent is different to Tinkerbell, so maybe it's just me. But now I think we're going deeper into humanity at its core, which is what I love. If we're classing psychology as a science, then I love things like The Good Place. Of course, iZombie will forever be timeless for me. And even on the sidebar, Fantastic Beasts is amazing in how it brings magic into the real world. Now, I think we're diving deep into what the psychology is behind bringing AI into humanity itself. For example, am I an avatar? is this video an avatar of me? If I was to transfer my mind, not my brain, into someone else, to what extent would these actions being committed be me or be that person? If it was a crime that got committed, then who would be tried? Like if something really great happened, then who would be the father? Or are I calling that parent too now? Disposable! And I think that if someone was to literally stalk me like 24/7 for like 2 years, they wouldn't be clued up on all the mannerisms I have and the way I be talking and all of those things. So how could I be someone else without learning their mannerisms and learning like how they dress and learning like what their favorite foods are, etc. I love how things are getting more medical as well, and like things like drugs and hallucinogenics are becoming more mainstream too. I truly envision a future where we can hook up to like a dreamscape, have an entire 6 months holiday in the space of like 5 minutes, and have shrooms before we're taking exam because that's what everyone's doing. So, but I've yet to see a film in which law enforcement or the government are actually like involved in like utilizing technology and AI. I feel like the government is actually behind on like how technology is so fastly innovating. And rather than committing to evil deeds, it really feels like the world at large and these movies are, and these films actually, let's call them films, are utilizing artificial intelligence to further humanity in terms of expanding consciousness and fighting for the greater good, however arbitrary that may be as well. That's where I am in terms of films. I'm watching lots of great films lately, and I'm going to share them to you very, very soon when this all gets all HDified and everything. God damn, 2020 would have been all great. That's it for me, but I'll leave you on the question. Are you falling in love with me or my videos? Subscribe. Thanks. Bye. Rock on.